Razer.
Alright, Starfield, what you got for me? Hey, Alec. This game's working a lot better since I put those sticks back in. I think Starfield needed a major amount of RAM. Like, to run it. Here we go. Into the game. Alright. We need to make an approach back for that base. Let's hit a takeoff. The audio issues are annoying with this game. I really wish they'd fix the audio bug.
Orbital pattern locked in.
I was a rover and around
The Valentine!
Troubles I was in. I felt the I risked my skin. There was no gamble bad enough to think I would never win. But I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
Go back home again.
Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking.
It's funny because I don't know if y'all realize who sings this, but this is sung by the same dude who sings Wellerman.
Oh, and now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
I will never kill the Valentine because it's sung by an artist. Also, because the song is actually good. That's another thing. Starfield had the reputation to do really well in the past, and because Redfall hit around the same time it didn't do as anticipated. Beautiful game. Return to Ekerace at the morning device. Kavink. Varun Kai. Dazra. We gotta finish this, and then we can explore the rest of the solar system. Stupid update! Texas is sole outside corporation established a location on Varun Kai. Unfortunately, this proved unpopular with the locals and was abandoned after a short period of time. Huh. That I didn't know. So Chunks was the only place to actually know where Varun Kai was. Of course it was a McDonald's. Dude. Fix your game. Why is it that I'm having stutter problems with your game? Fucking bullshit. Go back into display, go into that, scroll all the way down, everything's on low. All of this is on off, and I'm still encountering problems with your game. Literally, the game is just not running like it's supposed to.
Don't have move. Not here. We have this one here.
I want whatever armor you have, but I can't.
This is a nightmare.
Return to Athos. Where's a healer?
I have not seen my sister in days.
There's a goods exchange. That way. Hit this. Up we go. Dude, if you do anything out of the ordinary, the game freezes for like 6 seconds. That's
What am I
annoying.
to do now?
Anything out of the ordinary,
Lot
the
of
game
work
is just
to
like,
be
no.
done, but it will be done.
And the thing about Starfield is you're doing something out of the ordinary 90% of the time. So like, I jumped. And because I jumped, it's like, oh, I gotta stop a second and think about this. Like, stop that. Fix the game. Game should not run like this.
If this doesn't work, Serpent save us.
Dude,
Ah, were you able to find Sahima?
yes, I was able to find Sahima's research. Dude. Can the game fucking work? Like, actually fucking work?
Cert.
This is
I have-
pissing me off. Why do I have this on?
No doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the morning device.
This is pissing me off at this
This
point.
leaves, I pray. And before I forget, I've been told to inform you that the council has now granted you access to the armory in the keep.
Thank
Seems
God.
they're pleased
Finally,
with
the
your work.
armory. Zealous overreach. Wait, we just got access to the armory. Assist House Dulkef. Bruh, I'm literally walking up to people and the game itself is like,
I hope this works. Not even gravity can stop you.
oh, that's so pathetic. This is the goods exchange. Nah, it's the server, it's the Starfield server lagging. Welcome in, Bullgud. Literally in a corner like last time. I don't like this. I've already been to the goods exchange.
Here.
Dude has 60,000 credits. There's a Long Fang, a Tonto. Bounty Hunter, Power Pack, helmets. It's funny because they don't sell anything that I want. Nothing that I want is on those items for those guys. Nada. And I've already been to the goods exchange. And he's still stuck behind the building in the goods exchange. This game went from really, really good on launch, from a halfway launch of people dissing it, to where they just don't support the game anymore. And it's sad. It's a sad, sad attempt. I would keep the servers running, honestly. I wouldn't let a game like this, massive, die. Especially if you put enough money into it. I'd let a game like Black Ops 7 die, but not something like this. I need their armor. In order to do that, we have to go to the armory, though. That's down... See, like, this is the spaceport. We need to go down here to the Varun Depository. And I need to see if I can get access to their armor pieces, because I like those armor pieces.
Do let me know if anything has caught your eye.
I thought this was the right building.
I was hoping you would eventually stumble into my shop. Welcome.
It appears my reputation precedes me.
That's an understatement. It's rare that an off-worlder finds their way to Dazra. But not just any off-worlder. One that's able to speak with the Nazca Varun himself, which in the eyes of the citizens of Dazra moves you up from the suspiciously curious category to the dangerously unique one.
I don't blame them for being wary of strangers.
Which reminds me, here I am prattling on about you when I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Nalada Brady. Forgive me for not starting our conversation that way. I've been a bit distracted of late.
I have a
My brother
sprain.
Qasim has been missing for days. I'm beginning to worry that something terrible has happened to him.
Haven't a lot of people gone missing lately?
Well, yes, but the incident that claimed most of Dazra was several weeks ago. Qasim and I were fortunate that our shop wasn't destroyed like so many others around us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, thank you. But my problems need not burden you. If you want to take a look at what my shop has to offer, well, you let me know.
Perhaps I could help you locate Qasim.
Really? You'd do that for me? Oh, you truly are a gift from the Great Serpent. I knew he hadn't forsaken us.
I'll do my best, Nalada. All I need to know is where to start.
Oh yes, of course. The last time I heard from Qasim, he was headed out to the Deep Gorge refinery to assess if it could be reopened. He never came back that evening. I've been worried sick.
It's possible that the cataclysm may have caused some sort of geological instability at the refinery.
You know, now that you mention it, someone in the city said that they felt tremors near that area. Just please be careful. That old refinery has been abandoned for years, and there's no telling what might be choosing to call the facility its home. Now, is there anything you might need for your journey?
I'd like to see your wares.
Absolutely.
House Kadik shielded lab outfit. House Fathal lab outfit. Adhesive, structural material, ornamental material. You got any digipicks? Okay, good. AA. Advanced Beowulf, Advanced Breach, Advanced Hard Target, Advanced Maelstrom, Advanced Mag Pulse, Advanced Mag Seer, Advanced Mag Shot, Advanced Mag Sniper, Advanced Nova Light, Advanced Solstice, Warriors Varun Painblade. And see, I've got other shit on the Milano too.
I hope you don't mind. I've been labeling your items for historical purposes.
He literally looks like Zac Efron in this game. He doesn't even look like the adoring fan. He literally just looks like Zac Efron. The penumbra is cool looking. Blacklight sidearm. Starlash. Starstorm. Varun Quickstrike. Frenzy. Incendiary. Well, give him as much as I can give him, and then we're gonna give him no more after that. The ability to take a shit ton of guns in this game, I really love that. Really love that you can take a really crap ton of guns. Spacesuits. Automatic. Zealot. Good enough, I suppose.
Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Good morning, Nick Fox.
Guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the great servant. I've not seen him in days.
The fact you can have straight green hair is pretty cool too.
Adherent?
What?
I think you forgot to do something.
What?
Share the screen.
What do you mean?
I think you forgot to share the screen.
It's in the Gen chat. I've already shared it.
I didn't see the thing.
Yep. I ping dragon followers and not everyone. It's already been shared. It's early in the morning. People are asleep. And also, they don't like Starfield. Starfield is something that should have already ended, but I don't want to end this game. I don't have a bone. Something for bones. We gotta head back to the ship. I need something for bones. I have a spray, but I don't want to use a panacea. Get back over here. $10 a.m. here, is it?
Yes, let's.
The fact that I can't skip the dialogue or anything is annoying. This is how the game's running right now. It will not load the menu sometimes. See, he's using a micro gun. Give him something different. What ammo type is that? 20mm particles? Go into my ammo. And he needs 20 MMs. There you go. Give him the 20 MMs. Let's go. It's mainly because it's an older game, though. Older game that nobody can really find the end to. Ouch. I'm trying to get this DLC done. This DLC's massive. We're gonna take a look around the ship. Where's the locker? Where's the storage locker? Miscellaneous. Ah, great. We have freaking contraband on us. Vortex shards. We still don't know what these do. seaweed, red harvest, rye. Seaweed wine. See, that looks cool. Hand of umami and salt pairs well with fish. So many weapons. Good enough. I want a different follower. You can return to your post
So
now.
word is, you're an executive now at Ryujin? Well, that's so cool! Making deals by day, hunting monsters at night. What a life! All right, let's catch up when you return. I can't imagine it'll be more than a minute or two.
Marika Boreal.
It's always a good day when we get to chat. Did
Where's
you need my
Sophie?
help with something?
I want Sophie. Sophie. Oh, Marika's this way. Where is Sophie?
I'll talk to you later.
Amari. Bruh, it's finally spawning in my other guys.
Stop by.
Tane.
What's on the docket?
No wonder. It's trying to load in all my followers. Well, there y'all are.
You need something?
Hey, you Captain, what's going on?
If I can help you with anything, just say the word.
Do you need something?
If you need something, I've got your back.
How are you feeling about our friendship? Oh, goodness.
It's reassuring to know I have someone I can depend on by my side.
Well, happy to hear that, Sarah.
Anytime you want to talk about our friendship, I'm here for you. We should get a drink sometime.
Okay. She became part of the...
And just
thing.
what is on your mind at this moment? Yes? You need something?
Do you have anything of interest for me? Oh, shit. The lag is terrible.
Indeed I do. All yours.
Oh, shit. Gave me credits. Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
As long as it is something suitable for mixed company, of course. Thank you for asking. The stars are brighter than they used to be. The air sweeter. Does that make sense? Truly? You mean it? You continue to surprise and amaze me. I am at a loss for words. Of course, yes. Yes, I want that too. What you and I have, it is so unique, so wonderfully unexpected. I do not think any standard practice, Barun or otherwise, would do it justice. I need some time to consider what official might mean, what would do it justice. But do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I will not let you go for a moment.
I was just wondering where you'd gone.
Hey, Soph.
Happy to listen.
Nice days.
Oh, goodness. The amount of lag from each character, because I'm having to load everything.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Have you made any progress buying your way out of the Disciples?
Yeah, I have. Between my parents and I, we finally saved up enough to pay the Disciples back every credit we owed them. That means I'm officially out. They were pretty pissed when my dad gave them the last of the money. I don't think they were expecting us to ever pay it in full. They didn't want to lose me. They even offered to double my salary if I'd leave your crew and join them. But I'd never take that deal. Now that my debt's paid, I'm done with Neon. Permanently. Can I do anything else for you?
Anything I can help with?
Pew!
Sure. Shoot. Pew pew. I'm an expert.
Will you tell me about your job at MAST?
I worked at DRIP in the UC Science Division. They're the department responsible for dreaming up new weapons tech for the military. Officially, I was a prototype tester, but my title should have been guinea pig. I was in charge of making sure everything the engineers came up with was safe. When a new weapon was developed, they'd have me take it to an uninhabited planet to put it through its paces. That way, if it blew up, I was the only guy that got hurt.
Personally, I want to make my way as cannon fodder for the UC government.
Cannon fodder's a bit of an exaggeration. I signed up for the position. No one forced it on me. I thought of serving the UC as a privilege.
I understand the impulse to serve.
You Vanguard guys have always impressed me, you know? My dad was a member when he was young. He talked about it all the time. He made civil service sound good enough that my siblings and I all ended up working for the UC, too. Must have been his plan from the beginning.
What made you decide to leave DRIP?
Just, wasn't the place for me anymore. A guy can only shoot off so many experimental weapons into space before he starts wanting more out of life. And I don't want to get into it, but there was a problem with my last assignment. The situation got out of hand and blew up in my face. Leaving wasn't my first choice, but it was my only option. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
What type of work does your family do for the UC?
My parents are military vets, both retired now. My dad was top brass during the Colony War, and my mom was a sniper for the UC Navy. As for my siblings, all three of us ended up at MAST. My older sister Georgia works for the Office of Interstellar Affairs in the Administrative Division. Our brother Taylor's the family academic. He's a xenobiologist in the Scientific Division. His job makes my old gig at DRIP look like a cakewalk.
Sounds like New Atlantis would fall apart without your family.
It might. My dad always says you can't go a week at MAST without hearing the Bankowski name. Here's hoping the place hasn't burst into flames without its most charming weapons tester to keep an eye on things.
I don't have any more questions now.
I could get used to these talks.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad.
What's up, Co?
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Do you have any questions? Let's see.
Depends on the question. Shoot.
What do you think of exploration?
There's so many planets, moons, celestial phenomena out there. Most captains just sail through the Great Black, not even really looking, appreciating. A lot of the time touching down on a virgin planet can be, well, uneventful. But every now and then, you see something no human has ever laid eyes on. That is what I live for.
How does Cora schooling work?
Cora has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons. And I have to occasionally do some of the old homeschooling. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see the cracks in my knowledge. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. Not being graded, but for fun. She's so weird.
Have you seen a lot of action?
I've seen my fair share of scrapes. Actually, a triple share with a massive bonus worth. Some folks say I'm the luckiest man alive after making it through some real whoppers. The trick is to always keep a cool head. Impulsiveness, fear, adrenaline, all those will get you jumpy. You get too jumpy, your target could be 5 in front of you and you'll miss every time.
How are things going with Lillian?
Well, we managed an entire civil adult conversation the other day. I kept waiting for the fireworks. I was still waiting after she said goodbye. It was different. Good different. Let's talk about something less awkward, like bathroom hygiene.
After all this is over, what's next for you?
There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold dead feet. I mean, Cora will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, My truest love is the next star, the next horizon. Goodbye.
What can I do you for, Captain?
$2.50, Lyle. Where are you? There you are.
I hope you're here to make my day, boss.
Mind if I ask you some personal questions?
I've got no problem with that.
I'd like to talk more about your survival skills.
Difficult and lonely are the first words that spring to mind. My folks moved to Aquila out of necessity, not because they thought it'd be easy. They had decades of survival experience between them when we got there. There were still plenty of close calls. Damn near everything wanted to kill us out there. And we had to be tough as Kevlar and stubborn as gravity just to make it to sundown every day.
I have to admit, that's a pretty impressive feat. What do you mean by close calls?
Fire, starvation, sickness. You name it, the brewers probably lived through it. But the most dangerous thing out there are the Ashta, of course. We tried our damnedest to stay out of their way. That didn't always pan out. They knew we were there, and they didn't like it. Best we could do was stay armed and keep the outpost in good shape. It was the only place we could hide when a hungry Ashta showed up looking for a meal.
Do you ever miss living in Aquila's wilderness?
Sometimes. I don't miss having to check around every corner for predatory aliens, but there's something magical about living off the land. When a place is providing for you, you learn to see it as more than just a landscape. That's how I feel about Aquila. It's mean and prickly, and it don't like people much, but it's home. I'll always have a special place in my heart for it.
Sarah just ceased to exist. How old were you when your family moved out there?
I was 10. Old enough to understand why my parents made the choice to leave behind the farm where I was born and move to Aquila. We lived out there for 5 years. Long enough for the war to end and the settled systems to quiet down afterward.
You went through the colony war. I have to admit, that's a pretty impressive feat.
I'll be sure to pass that along, Captain. My folks would be over the moons to hear that I shared our family story.
What type of people usually hire a survivalist to join their crew?
Mainly folks like you, who travel off the beaten path. All sorts of people work on the fringes of occupied space, and plenty of them need help making their way. I've worked for smugglers, big game hunters, the rangers. Hell, I even worked as a bodyguard for a biologist a couple months. At the end of the day, I'm not picky about where the work comes from. I guess you could say I'm a genuine merc.
Never saw myself working with mercenaries. What's the most dangerous job you've ever taken?
A few people have hired me to run the Red Mile with them. That job always makes my skin crawl. I like staring death in the face as much as the next guy, but even I don't screw around on Porima 3.
So you're a field biologist too?
Far from it. I barely know a microscope from a grav drive. That biologist hired me for my muscle and my tracking skills, not my scientific expertise. Good thing they did too. That crazy son of a gun was more willing to put themselves in danger than half the spacers I know. They would have walked straight into a predator's mouth if it meant getting a better tissue sample.
Good to know you don't mind working on the wrong side of the law.
Wrong side of the law is just a matter of perspective. That's what I always say. I've met plenty of criminals who are decent people. Your position on crime's your business, not mine. I'll back you up as long as you keep the paychecks coming. My family needs the credits to settle an old debt.
Mind telling me more about your family's debt?
My folks used to own a farm in the Cheyenne system. When they split for Aquila at the beginning of the war, they leased the land to a big corporation for a bit of income. The deal they signed said that the company would pay to use the land each month. Then, when things settled down, my parents could buy it back for its original value. But the scumbags didn't mention they were charging interest on the price. By the time the war ended, my parents owed them 50 times what the land was worth.
That kind of corporate greed disgusts me. Sounds like... How long have they been trying to pay the debt off?
They've been working at it for about 20 years. Most folks might have given up by now. Like I said before, the brewers are stubborn. Corporation generously agreed to let them live in our old house on the farm and work the land to pay off some of their debts. They don't see a lick of profit from it, though. Their wages go directly to the corporation. The monthly rent just adds more credits to their debt.
That kind of corporate greed disgusts me.
You and me both. They clearly wrote the contract to screw my parents over. We've been working our asses off for years trying to get our land back from those corporate scumbags.
Have you made any much progress paying it off?
We're getting there. We've got enough credits set aside to buy their old farmhouse on the property back. But my parents don't want to make any moves until we can pay the whole thing off at once. They don't want to screw around with any more contracts.
That seems like a lot of work to put in just for a piece of land.
It's not just a piece of land. It's my family's legacy. Brewers have farmed there for generations. My ancestors are buried there. It's not the kind of place you can just give up on. Just talking about it makes me pretty livid. That damn corporation don't need the money. They're still screwing over honest folk like my parents. I know it weighs heavy on them both. Here's hoping the whole thing will be over soon. We're making some progress, but it's slow going.
I don't have any more questions right now. Honestly, I'd pay the
Looking
credits
forward to our
off if
next
he
chat.
needed the credits. You're on the best starship you could probably be on to pay off debt. Mari.
It is good to see you.
I'd like you to follow me for a while.
I'm looking forward to seeing the ship again.
We'll take Amari with us. We still need heals. Immobilizer. Apparel. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Just checking up on you is all.
Almost on the NC, I guess.
Almost?
Yeah. It takes that long.
You'd think you'd almost be done.
Huh? I'm on season 7, 8, but uploading season 7.
Uh-huh.
It's that bad?
I would be...
Huh?
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah. Oh, he has stuff on him. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff on him. .77 ammo. Take that off of him. Let's go back into here. Let's go into his apparel. And let's put this on him. There you go, bud.
Enjoy your travels.
Honestly, he doesn't look bad with that suit on. I gotta get rid of some of these weapons I have. So many weapons, so little time. Any weapons I've ever had are pretty much in my inventory right now. There you go. Yes, you could say I got an itchy trigger finger. Alec, Bulgard pokes you. Apparently he pokes you good.
Like?
Oh great, Cora's here.
Terrible. Terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me. It's the worst.
Have any new books for me?
Hi, Cora. It sucks that I'm having to re-add everything.
Bye.
Andrea wants to talk.
Hey, Captain.
It is pleasing to speak with you.
Oh shit.
I have been thinking about us.
I hope you're not having second thoughts.
No, no, nothing like that. You are wonderful, and I love you dearly. You and I come from such different backgrounds. We have shared experiences. You are now of the promised, but still. I was sent out into the settled systems with a specific mission. One that came with a great many expectations. Not the least of which was that I would remain wholly committed to that mission.
Don't make me do 60 push-ups.
Or anyone else.
You're not supposed to fall in love.
I know that was not your intent. How could it have been? But this is a situation I was not supposed to be in. On top of already revealing my past to you, which I was never supposed to do.
Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. Just enjoy the present. You've been through so much. You deserve to be happy.
Sometimes I am not so sure I agree with that. But I appreciate your saying so. I will try to think that way going forward.
I just hate to think of anything coming between us, whether now or in the future. But you are right. I need to focus on what is in front of me now.
I have to get another board.
Not something I have.
We don't
no
have
control
another
of.
board, Bulga.
Thank you for talking me through this. It only serves to remind me how much you mean to me. How deeply I care about you. Really? You continue to surprise?
Of course. What you and I have. I need some, but do not.
You need something? Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grab tech cheating?
Back, eh? How's it going?
Alright. Let's head out. We're gonna go all the way down to get out of here.
Holler if you need any help, boss.
Starship Core. That's it. Starships don't always make sense.
Retain. Added it to the Discord checklist. Thank you.
We shipping out today?
The galaxy really is beautiful, isn't it?
What I want to do is grab something for the Milana real quick. A different hat. How about a Graviplaz helmet? No. I don't have any more. There we go. Let's go. You are doing good. You're awesome. Let's use African venom. We need to head this way. Now where do we go? Next house. Oh my fucking god. Hit pause. Aligning the houses. There it is. How do I get to that? Fuck. I can't reach that. Halls of Healing.
The request for aid and supplies received. Excuse me, adherent. Can I have a word?
He knows
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
stopping
talking,
to
but no
talk to
word.
me. My name is Lijana Dulkev.
She looks so tired.
Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I am the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city. Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply.
I'm genuinely sorry about that.
I appreciate your sympathy. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Under the circumstances, I'm sure your customers understand the delay.
The delay has been too long already. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
I believe you actually wouldn't beg, but I'll let you off the hook. Be an honor to serve House Dulkev.
Well spoken, and very true. In so doing, You can take pride in knowing you have made a contribution to a noble lineage. Here are the packages. One is for Alikcha Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamadi Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
Mission status: the courier. Oh, we've got another mission.
Hear me. Now is not the time for doubt. Now is the time for devotion, for loyalty. For the Great Serpent has shown himself and the power he wields. Do not be afraid, be joyful. Come together and rejoice, for through this tragedy, our salvation has been proven without doubt.
You know, the one thing I've always had a problem in games is when the games straight up turn cultish. And I hate to say that, but they do in some cases. Far Cry 5, different instances of the different factions within Starfield. It just comes across very awkward. Looking at this scene,
Great Serpent
good
is
example.
here and has always been
Destroyed
here.
world behind it, and a person kneeling on their thing. Pray.
You have been spared for a reason, so do not be afraid. Be empowered and go forth with renewed faith, renewed strength. All must serve. All must serve. Greetings.
Nice day, huh? Ah, got places to be, yeah?
The Great Serpent has filled you with purpose.
Can you pray with me?
Of course.
I wonder what that does.
Holiest One, Great Serpent, hear our prayer. Inject us with your venom, so that we may be emboldened to serve you. Kill all our fears and doubts. Show us that only through you can true peace and contentedness be achieved. All must serve. Let the Great Serpent forever guide.
Wow. Yeah, no. Wow. Let me show you this. This is why I like this update. You see these bubbles? As soon as I walk out here, it's a war zone. But these bubbles are interesting. Uh-oh. These bubbles entirely surround Dasra. There's There's not a part of Dasra that won't attack you or shoot at you. It's an anti-gravity bubble. So you can use it to reach areas like this and explore. Oops, I have jump. Oh, and at the best part too. I just found a purple maroon suit. You know what? I like that. Uh-oh. So the rest of the planet basically has, what is it? The rest of the planet has gravity. But because of this anomaly, they also have anti-gravity on this planet. Uh-oh. Can I fight back without the game freaking out? Please? I think I'm actually gonna die because of this. Fucking stop lagging! Jesus, this is the reason people can't play your game anymore. Hey, scope in! Have your game frozen. That's so annoying. I legit can't even fight back. I can't even fight back because I'm not holding a weapon. Oh, I don't like the way this game rolls. It's so annoying. I'm tempted to just take the Rav 8. Yeah, I'm tempted to just get in the Rev 8. We'll get in the Rev 8 and drive to these locations, because clearly locations do not want to be discovered. I need to make Starfield a main focus, man. Mainly because I gotta try to beat this DLC. The game no load like ever. Dude, what the fuck? That took way too long to get inside of a vehicle. No save, no nothing. Just to get inside of a vehicle. I may do some more of this tonight, but for some reason, the game just doesn't want to load ever, and it pisses me off. I think I'm done for today. It's always so depressing. I try to get on the game thinking that the game will be changed, and the game's just still broken. I honestly don't even want to stream this anymore. I just want to play it in my spare time until I get past what I need to. Until the game can actually load, I just want it to load properly. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I think I'm gonna spend some time to myself to see if I can get the game loading properly before I start another stream without it bugging out. Alright guys, bye. That was depressing. Yeah, off stream until it's fixed.